Hi guys, I'd like to show you new Zen Sets update 1.4. Yes, I'm going to show you new cool features and don't forget to recommend it to your friends. Let's go! In Zen Sets you can organize objects using collection mode, but it can be too complicated, or maybe you just don't want to touch initial structure, and that's why we added a new way of organizing objects: simple object sets and pods. And this thing is super easy to use. Sets and pods can be compared to the same modes in elements, and for example for pods we can select some objects like this one. And we are not touching collections right now. And we can just add new group. We can see that it's highlighted. We can select, for example, pillows. We can call our pie menu Ctrl+Shift+D, new group. And for example, this objects group, again new group. And now you can see that all the groups are highlighted, super easy to use, and it's also super easy to select. You just need to select one object, Ctrl+Shift+D, Smart Select, again Ctrl+Shift+D, Smart Select, Ctrl+Shift+D, Smart Select, easy to use. And also you can copy these, for example, pods to sets. The difference between sets and pods is that in pods one object can belong to only one group, and in sets one object can belong to several groups. For example, go to Import Export, copy all of them, sets, paste, and now we have the same groups. And you can see that it's super easy that you can switch, and the camera will be just above the selected group. But for example, we can also select these objects and, for example, add these objects also and create new group. And now we have like two groups, like these objects and these objects with new objects. Super easy and super convenient. You can copy-paste object groups not only between sets and pods, but also to collections and from collections. For example, we can copy all pods to collections, paste. And for example, we can copy collection that is called models, copy, active, to sets, for example, paste. Now we have these models here. You can ask me about Zen Sets tool, does it work for objects? Yes, so just enable it, Ctrl+Shift+Click, Ctrl+Shift+Click and drag, again. So, and we can easily select groups. Moreover, so you can just hold Ctrl and scroll between objects in isolate mode. You can easily organize all the visible objects using auto groups. You need to click auto groups, and for example by type you can see many options here, but by type will give us the result that each camera and each light will be in a separate group, and it will be super easy to organize it. Then you can copy paste all the groups, for example, copy all groups to collections, and you can see collections from object groups. And one more interesting feature, for example, delete all the groups, select random, and copy command to auto groups. And now when you click auto groups, here is custom with custom operator, and click OK. And now we have received completely random groups with random objects. How to use it? It's up to you. Here we have three groups, all of them share the same material: box, car and barrel. But I would like for them to have unique materials, and we can use assign materials to groups. And now every object has unique material with the name material box, material barrel, and material car. Here we have linked objects, and we will add all the objects to two groups, but we can easily remove all the linked objects by using this tool, remove linked. And now we have only original objects in the groups. If you want to select objects without groups, you can use new select ungroup operator. It's working for all existing Zen Sets groups. We added smart isolate operator. Actually, it's a combination of smart select and isolate, and if we select object in the scene and it belongs to an existing group and we click smart isolate, the whole group will be isolated. It's working for all existing Zen Sets groups. You can use smart isolate using pie menu, just smart select with holding Alt key. Also, you can easily switch between modes by holding Shift key here. If you don't like auto-frame selected objects, you can disable this option here. Also, you can disable bounding box for selected groups. If you have complicated models, you can disable draw cache and update it manually. To do it, disable auto update draw cache, and when you need to update it, just click reset draw cache. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.